a stroll. Right, it's better. It's a wee bit overcast today, as you can see. It's only 9 a.m. I've been out here since 7:30. Hopefully it's not too windy for you. Yes, it's just getting in. Go for a walk. Hello. Somebody has joined me. Somebody has given me thumbs up. Thank you very much. So that way takes you to Cala Bona. That's Cala Bona way in the background there. Up there. At the end of my finger. Just down here, very close, in a couple of minutes, is the harbour. Cala Bona. So yesterday I learned to speak another phrase. It was Puedo tener vodka limonada, por favor. And that was, can I have? And it could also have been, which I learned, there's another way of doing it, is Puedo tomar instead of tener. And that's T-E-N-E-R. And it's T-O-M-A-R. I'm not quite understanding what the difference is yet, but I've come to realise that Puedo tener is can I have? And then, actually, you know what? I'm going to just walk up this way. Continue up the beach. Because one of the most things that you, when you're on holidays, that you ask is, hello, can I have a bottle of water? Or can I have a toastie? So understanding the simple phrases is definitely something that I've always been interested in doing. However, one of the problems is that you go home from holidays after, a couple of weeks of speaking the lingo, and you forget. So when you come back the next year, you're kind of just going back over it again. So I've promised my daughter that this time we're not going to stop. We're going to continue to learn and speak Spanish together, and hopefully that'll make a difference. So this Hotel Levante, it's a 4-star hotel. This is kind of just one of the small bays. There's 3 bays. There's the first one there, the second one, and then the third one. And they're great for swimming in. They protect you from kind of the ocean. You can see the ocean out there is a bit more aggressive looking, but these wee bays really do the trick, because you can go in there and the water's really quite nice. It's cold in the morning, but in the afternoon it is fantastic for the young kids. It's a nice place in there. My mother and father-in-law stayed in there last year. The sky's starting to break up now. Really was this morning. It was really, really humid, right enough. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? My earphones. Okay, so maybe you can hear me better now, I'm not sure. I had my earphones in. Still have them in. But yeah, so I was quite proud yesterday of learning the new phrase. Let's go out. Go out a wee walk. Puedo tener. And it was for the wife. She wanted a vodka and lemonade afternoon. She was really quite thirsty and fancied something nice and refreshing. And it was wasn't just like a Sprite. They actually made real lemonade, limonada. I'll give it a go and do my best. So today I'll continue saying, can I have? Puedo tener? And then whatever it may be. We say white wine would be vino blanca, uno Coca-Cola, and whatever else. So just now, because I've come out to this angle, it's another one of the B-bays, just from where my finger starts, if you move all the way along here, that's all restaurants. I can see restaurant Alamia, which is in Italian. Fantastic Italian, really. I've already given it good ratings on Google. Over the years, we have it in there. It's a Spanish and Argentina families that run that. And then moving on up, you've got the Indian restaurant up here. And then the one at the end has changed this year, so we've not tried that yet. And then in the background that you can see over here, that we have Hotel Catalonia del Mar. And we also, just to the left behind that building, we have Hotel Cala Bona, which is quite well known. And just you can see the big glass bottom boat over here. That is the harbour just in behind there. It's a very small harbour. With a beautiful view. At night time, it's quite hazy just now, but at night time, when you're sitting eating, I have to give Janet and John's a shout. Janet and John's is a place we've been going to for years, and we have always had really good food in there. Great family restaurant. Really always the kids always get something good. I had a lovely fresh tuna the other night that was really good. I like to try different things. That certainly was different. That sun's now starting to get hot. So we shall continue. Hola, mi amigo. Mi amigo. I've met a real cool dude. His name is Cisco. We've known Cisco now actually every time we've been here. And it's funny because there are two guys that work behind the bar at the place where we're staying, are both called Francesco, but to make it easy, one of them's called Fran for short, and the other one's called Cisco. So that's been quite an enjoyable time spending time with them guys, and happy to say I've got their details and we've kept in touch, so sending photos and messages, speaking Spanish, learning from them is also good. And when I go back, I'm going to learn from Nick Field, who's a friend. I'm going to continue speaking Spanish with Nick. He did offer us to come up and, speak Spanish, do some lessons, me and Emily, but just didn't have the time before I came away, so instead I did not do it, and I regret it now. But this is the wee street I was telling you about, the Italian Alameda. So people are having their breakfast and stuff, but it's not open just now. It's the one. And you can see all the seats outside and stuff. It's really nice because you're sitting eating at night right on the side of the sea. And you've got places like that, they do all different types of excursions, etc. There's a few of them. It's a wee English bar, or maybe Irish. They say British, but there's always a lot of English and Irish people in there. Remember the first time we ever came, that was one of the first bars we had a drink out of. So this is the Indian restaurant I was telling you about. In here. And this is the place at the end. This is the place that it was an Italian years ago. We're going back 5-6 years ago, it was an Italian, but just now I'm not really sure. They've got pizza boxes there, so violin. It's not such an interesting sign, however. There you can see stuff that they do. I don't like to show menus and stuff too much because people over the years might be watching this video and judge prices and stuff, and then the next year maybe they go up or down. This is a Spanish restaurant. Not eaten in there since we came back, but the first year we came here, we had an absolutely beautiful meal there. Fantastic. Well, if we speed up, we'll see the big Sea Odyssey. That's the glass bottom boat. Now that thing there just goes non-stop on a daily basis, and you'll find that over there, about there in that building, there's a webcam. I'll put the link into it when I get home. There's a webcam and you can sit and watch this harbour 24/7. Real stinky smell of fish this morning. So this is Cala Bona Harbour. The webcam, you'll just see that. I watch the webcam all the time, and you just see that going in and out, in and out, in and out. So there's the Catalonia del Mar, there's the calabonahhotel.com, and then there's Hotel Cala Bona in the background. Just go past. See, it's been a busy couple of days. There's been a big event for all the sailors, lots of boats. It's a big show that goes on every July. So there we have the Rope and Anchor, Cafe Noir. The Rope and Anchor is run by people from Manchester, and they're very, very nice. Smithy's is just like an English bar. Then we've got the Tapas restaurant, which last year actually was Thai food, but they've changed it. It's the same people. They've just changed it to more of a tapas style food. We've then got an Italian, Rizzo's tapas as well. Janet and John's, as I was talking about earlier, and that is the Spanish restaurant, Ismailé. So we've been going live now for 13 and a half minutes. Hope you like what you see of Cala Bona. I'm just going to be heading back to my apartment, whereby I think we're going to have a wee bit of breakfast in this morning. Alfie's been asking for scrambled egg, and we've had scrambled egg since we've been here, in the couple of wee places we've been eating at, but the problem is it wasn't to Alfie's satisfactory requirements, so he knows that his old dad will be able to cook him up something good. Hola, Seve. Hola, morning. That's Seve, who works in Janet and John's. There's lots of fish in there. You can see that lady's feeding them. You might be able to see them all kind of jumping. And they're really quite big. That might be small ones, but there is a few biggies. Thalassa Cafe, you will see that on the webcam. Just give you a wee look. It's good at night time. There's good entertainment there. There's live bands. This place is buzzing at night time. This is obviously the main part of Cala Bona Harbour. Everything really goes on down here. I'll keep going on because This is quite good for you to see if you're coming to Cala Bona. This gives you an idea of where we are just now. Okay, so that is the way back to Cala Mallorca. Now you have to, this is the red roads. You're not allowed to walk on these. Well, you can of course, but it's advised not to walk on the red roads that you'll see the whole way through the resort. And it's because they're for bicycles, and there's lots of bicycles here. Family bicycles, tricycles, all types of bits and bobs. So it's advisable to stay off. I've never been hit yet, but there's the rope and anchor that I was telling you about. Very nice people in there. And go all the way along. You see again, beautiful harbour views. So really the good thing what I like about Cala Bona is that it doesn't matter where you eat at night, you're always at the seaside. You're always at the sea. And there's just something nice about having your dinner every night, sitting looking over the sea. It's a perfect wee location. These are bouncy castles for kids. They inflate them at night times. So there's great entertainment for kids, to be honest. So this is the next batch of restaurants, because it kind of comes in wee bits and bobs because of the hotels. So say there's the harbour, or Janet and John's, the Lassa Cafe, Smithy's. But moving down this way, we've got a whole new range of restaurants that weren't here. Like when we started coming here 5-6 years ago, these places weren't here. This part of the harbour was quite quiet, to be honest. This is fantastic Italian food in there, unbelievable. Very, very good Italian, which we will be maybe coming there tonight. Again, that's another nice wee restaurant, and as always you've got the outdoor seating. Paparazzi is another Italian. I've not eaten in that one yet, but again, it's on the radar. Tasca, okay. Tasca. Going to be brutally honest here, Tasca do really quite some nice steaks. We've always had nice food in there, but the toilets are absolutely disgusting. And that's not just, this year, it's every year we've came. The toilets are down the stairs. They really need a good cleaning, and I feel that lets the restaurant down, because I like to, when I go to eat, make sure that the toilets are clean. We're going to use the toilets. Again, there's another wee place. It's always very busy at night. This is nice to walk because this is some of the locals' houses. And funny, when we arrived this year, we said, and this house down here, the cream one, we were talking about the wee man that comes out to walk his dog. We were wondering if he was going to be there now. Summers used to do tapas food, but we came here to eat tapas, and there's a dog down the pee, and they no longer do tapas. They just do kind of desserts and ice creams and all that sort of stuff. Another Indian restaurant, we've not tried that one yet. I myself look for a lot of gluten-free options because of my diet, and it's really quite good here. You'll see a lot of the places outside there, it's saying halal and gluten-free, so that's, if you're looking for that, a lot of the places do cater for you. Tommy's Takeaway. Now that's something we promised to use before we go away, because there's going to be one night we would just decide, I can't be bothered going out, so hopefully Tommy's. I kept calling it Tony's, it's Tommy's. So up here, we ate in here the other night, Miggy Mig, I think it's called, M-I-M, but it's Miggy Mig, and we sat here. We sat there on that sea, and it's beautiful, beautiful views, nice wee breeze, glass of wine, couple of drinks for the kids, eating nice food. It was beautiful. I got a salmon and it was delightful. On our things to do, because this is taking us down to the far end of Cala Bona. There is another, we're at the Pro Tour Hotel, and there's quite a few of them throughout Cala Bona, Cala Mallorca, but there's another one down here. It's connected to our set of hotels, and they say that we can go use it now. This is always buzzing in here. You can kind of get the vibe. Nighttime, you feel as if you're inside somewhere, but you're outside, and always buzzing. There's a cactus, Archie. Always buzzing. There's your bar. It's buzzing. Yeah, that's definitely on the. There we go. There's the name. Pentosto. Pentosto. Definitely want to try that. And there we have the other Pro Tour one that I was talking about. So this really is as far as I have ever come in Cala Bona. There's not really any beach down this bit. It's just, as you can see, they're all quite stony, rocky, and any of the people that live down this side of the resort have to come back up and then, you know, approach the harbour from this angle. Well folks, that's me. I've been 22 minutes nearly. I'm going to call it quits just now. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully it's been good fun. Hopefully if you're watching this and you're coming to Cala Bona in the future, you can use the information. It gives you an idea at least where to go. I don't yet feel as if we've had a restaurant that has done bad food. Definitely not. We've been coming to here for a number of years now. Never really. I can't remember having a bad meal. Never. I think what it is all the restaurants are competing so much to have people coming in, so they keep the standards so high. I've been to many other places, Portugal, you know, other places in Mallorca, Palma Nova, Magaluf, Santa Ponza, Alcudia. They've not been as good as here for the food sort of stuff. So for me, that's it done. I'm over and out for now. Thanks for tuning in. Keep an eye on the description box below the video for more information, some links, etc. And listen, if you're coming to Cala Bona, have a great time. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video. Bye for now.